Hi, I'm Coleen and welcome to my channel, Coleen Sews and Chats. This is the February 2025 block of the month with my friends Melissa at Practically Creative and Sylvia at You and Me FPP. Don't forget to check them out, see what they've decided to do for theirs, and clearly I have stuck with flag colors, maybe flags. This month's prompt is Canada. I love the maple leaf. I can't make Canada and not make the maple leaf. So if you want to do one like mine, you'll be doing the Shattered Stars quilt. I don't have a setting for the blocks yet. I don't have the added blocks because it's going to need more. Even at 12 inches, it's going to need more. This block will be free up until the next block of the month drops in March. And we do it on the 8th of every month at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, 2 p.m. I think UK time. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. You're going to hear me say this a lot. It's not unusual for me to be wrong. Okay, when next month's block comes out, this month's block will no longer be free, but you can get it by visiting Sylvia at You and Me FPP. Her email is below my videos and it's below her videos. She can make the templates for you. She can make the FPP for you. It is a minimal amount, I think, that she charges, in my opinion. Since I'm using templates, the first thing I'm doing, just like FPP, is I'm cutting out my templates. This way I have just the precisely right size I need of each piece. I'm not guessing, I'm not overcutting, none of that nonsense. Templates. You're supposed to prevent all of that unless you print one mirrored, and you shouldn't, which I'm pretty sure I have done every time. So I had to be a little more creative. I need to unmirror those, by the way. I'm cutting all the templates, and the templates are what I'm going to be putting together, hopefully. So I've got my templates, and I am trying to do all these with templates. My last one was a little bit of a disaster, but this one is going to go better. I got the templates, I got the FPP. This one is going to go right. It will. Why would you doubt me? I do things right. Okay, I eventually do things right. Be nicer. Okay, let's see how this goes. How about that? You may remember on the first video for Australia, block of the month, I said this flag will have colors in common. Canada and Australia, according to what I found, share the same shade of red. So I was trying to make sure I had enough of this red left so I could do February's block of the month. I am taking these pieces, gluing them. These are only one, unlike the other one had multiples. This one only has one of each little template. So I'm taking them and gluing them and cutting them out, and that's my waist. Yeah, that was my waist. And I'm not done. This actually has 2 blocks, but I'm going to have to separate them. The flag is the center block. And the Canadian flag used to have 12 points on their maple leaf. It now has 11. I don't remember why, but I remember reading that. And I'm using little baggies to keep things in order. Here's my scraps. And now I'm cutting my white fabrics. It's only 2 colors, white and red. And I had all of these little scraps of white left over from stuff. And I used up quite a bit of them. Well, they're crumbs. I don't know what constitutes a crumb or scrap, but these are pretty small. And to prevent from gouging pieces out of my large fabric, I measured the width of these pieces. At the widest part, they were 2.5 inches. So I cut a 2.5 inch strip out of my yardage. I'm not a fan of plain white, but that's what I had left so far. And I haven't done the other block yet, so I'll probably use that one up doing that. So I have a very manageable 2-inch strip here, 2.5 inch, sorry, that I am cutting all these out of. I did go ahead and cut these FPP pieces. I could have left it on my computer and just looked at my screen as I cut to get the order of the pieces. So like, I can't remember what they are, but A1, A2, B1, B2, B3, B4. That way I could do piece A and then piece B and then C, just like FPP, but you only use templates. And after you get each section, A, B, C, D, whatever it is, put together, you'll put those together. After I cut these up, they'll all go in the little baggie that says flag. That way I can keep them all together, and then that baggie will go in my folder for the block of the month. And in case I didn't mention it, I'm using school glue to attach the papers to the fabric when I cut it out. And the folders I'm using are nothing special. I got them on Amazon. They're just folders, they're not even bags, they're folders like that, yeah. Now that I'm ready to start putting my blocks together, I'm going to get those pieces out of my folder and sort them onto a design board, so I can just take the design board over to my sewing desk with me. I just double checking to make sure I've got all the pieces here. It's really not necessary. I'm complicated like that. Want to make sure they're all here and in order, and after we do that, we're gonna go sew. This one is 6.5 by 12.5. Once we get it all sorted, or very close. You should be seeing a pop-up in your screen over on the far left that shows you which pieces I am putting together right now. And in this case, it is H. Because I didn't unmirror my FPP ones, my fabrics are backwards from it, which is always fun. There's really a simple fix, but I already had everything cut, so it'll be okay. Anyway, I'm using the FPP. You can see it there on the left on my board, just like I did in my last one. It's my I don't know what I'm looking at for where I put the pieces, like H1 goes to H2, then you apply H3. I'm looking at that to see where things go instead of getting the picture up on my computer or just printing the picture out, which also would have been smart, come to think of it. Don't judge. It's not nice. I hear you judging. Cheating. Every time. Every time. I'm taking the papers off before I put them together. Take my time. Let's do an easy one. This only has 2 pieces. How hard could it be? What is it? I could have done one of 2 things to avoid all this wasted time, making sure the pieces are where they go. I could have either glued my fabrics on the back side of with the template on the back side, or I could have flipped that FPP one that I was working off of. Because it's mirrored. I could have flipped it and reprinted it. No, I'm going to sit here and see how long I can struggle with these. Do better. No better, do better. Let's see, what is this, February? Surely March will be better. Surely, right? Almost. B2, B1, B3. So my first one's going to turn it. I did this one wrong the first time, so let's try that again. This is take 2. I put this one on the wrong side the first time, and then this top part didn't fit right, and so I took it apart. I'm telling you, I do that a lot when I do FPP, and it is totally a me. That's just a me thing. It doesn't stop me. Okay, that's right. That did not feel right. Okay, just want to do this. H. Good time to get a diagram. Sorry about the creative cropping here, but I'm trying to keep the second part of this block a secret until I show it. And me even take it off of the design board, so this last piece I was trying to do was messing with my head, so I had to start putting these pieces in order so I could find the order. It worked. E goes smack in the middle. Like E goes C, F. Yep, E goes right there. A, B, C. I need D right there. It's right here. This to here. Can go onto here. Okay, so I'm gonna put these three together. I believe I forgot to readjust the camera again, but I am taking section B and C and putting it together, and I will add section D to it. I apologize. Oh. The struggle is real. I am so sorry. And then I think I realized just in time to add E to the sections we just joined. That piece just wasn't as straight as I'd like. It was just a couple itty bitty pieces, but it was distracting me. So I fixed it. I put my ruler at the corner of one end and at the corner of the other end and took off everything in the middle. Please tell me I turned that camera. Wow. Selfish. Man, I'm sorry. G. 1, 2, 3.
Are you not looking at me funny just a little bit ago?
I always look at you funny. Make you feel special? Yeah, not special. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, so far so good. For some reason my brain is really not liking how I decided to do this. It's really not liking it. In fact, I think it's in cahoots with my back, trying to get me to quit. Final stretch. Oops, this goes here. This one go. One. I'm just making up numbers. On. Oops. While we're here, we can put these together. I hope. Thank you. Makes it easier. Just a mess. Do not take something like this to your long armor. They will blackball you. Come on. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I'll take it. Now this should be. Now I'm going to put these on the side. I can see the letter from the fast forward button in our future. So it's coming and I still do it. Press to the red. Press to the red. Oh my goodness, that is so much cuter than I thought it was going to be. You don't need me doing this in real time for you, so I sped it up so it'll go by in about 30 seconds. But this is the second part, well, I guess second and third part of that block. After the flag, the shattered star part that will go above and below. I'm not doing FPP. These are written for FPP, but I'm not doing them as FPP, so everyone can do them. I cut, after I glued the template, I cut it out to the right side. I flipped them all over because I should have done that in the first place, but we're not going to talk about that. And I matched them up to the FPP piece, right? Now I'm going to go in as close to the order as I can. Okay, 1 and 2. So I'm picking them up right sides together. Okay. Oh, angles perplex me. No, angles. You mess with me. I think I should have been scooted down more than that. Okay, now that's what I just put on. Now 3. Same thing. Scoot it over. I want that red showing through on the white underneath. To the dark side. Now we have this, which means this piece now needs to go right side together. That seems a little bit easier. Dark on the top, push it back. Dark on the top over here. Might as well do both. Push it back. Dark. Oh, I set scared. Okay. Nope, not gonna question it. Just gonna go with it. This piece, because it makes more sense. Okay, flip it over. And remember, they're mirrored. So 1 is the white piece. 2 is this red piece. Did it confuse you? Dark on the top, press that back, boom. You can see through, yeah, you can see through the pattern. So let's make sure this side is upright. And I've got this side, okay. It can be confusing, but after you do a few, you're still gonna be confused, just so you know. Quarter inch. You see me do that every once in a while. Everything I make could fall apart, but it makes me happy to do it. Till that time. Okay, now we're gonna put this one on. Right sides together. Let me finish that piece. It's on top. That goes. Just like that. I'll put this with it just for my own, knowledge. And gotta flip this one too. Just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Then we can take these If you want something like that, if you want, flip them over. Just remember, you've got a mirror image. 1, 2. I'll go in order. Minus FPP, not FPP. Dark side on the top, push it back. 3 is the red. I'm not good at these. Dark side on top, push it back. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Hey, if you know if this is how you're supposed to use them when you've cut the corners off because of the pattern, tell me. I'm lining up this corner with that corner and this corner with this corner. Back. Let's get this over. Right sides together. That's okay, just be careful. I'm not going to do the waist so quickly. There's one here, just too much to do. See that red? There's red right there. We need to get that off because that will show through the light. Don't worry, when I get the next section started, I'm going to realize y'all can't see me sewing at all. I don't know how I didn't realize that. But hey, better late than never. And 2. Gotta trust that I just sewed them together. I know I saw it. 1 and 2. I know this is right because the other side didn't line up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sure, now, there we go. I'm just going to tell you, I put this piece together, all 4 pieces of fabric, piece 8, wrong, and took them all apart again. And I took that out because my videos are too long, not because, you know, sides together. I'm ashamed, or I wouldn't tell you. think this guy is confused. So now we have this piece and this piece. So I'm going to set them to the side and get the center piece. And we're going to not mess this one up today. Okay. I'm going to turn this over. I'm just going to assume I got it right and start sewing. Right sides together. I'm going to do these two. Then I'm going to do these two. Press to the dark side. Press to the dark side. Put them back with the little half diamonds facing one another. You know it's right when different colors are touching. Right sides together. We got 2 more seams on this one. Really should pin. Have it on the diagonal. Have it on the diagonal. Let's flip it over. Line them up. Just notice these two will last. This ruler is 12.5, which means 6.5, 6 1/4 of these should be in the center. And I'm going to cut that just off. I should have stuck with FBB. Okay. There's my 6 1/4 plus 6 1/4 is 12 1/2. Okay, I'm going to go from 6 1/4 on that side again. It's going to be 6 1/4 in the middle. My 3 1/2 is a little bit wonky. That's what the other one does. Did I do any better? Okay. There's a lot of bias on this. I'm not going to use that for an excuse, but I'm going to use it for an excuse. Again, I want 6 1/4 in the center. Even if it's wonky, it's 3 1/2. So now we have 3 1/2. This is supposed to go like this. You see any of that? And this should be 6 1/2 unfinished. If we took the seam, but I'm not sure that I want to take that seam yet. At this point, you could. I'm going to put one of these on top and one of these on the bottom. So it's kind of split like that. I'm going to lose my points because I am not good at this. I'm preparing to move. They do want us. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So if we're going to lose these, I hate that. My phone. You're a dirty American. I I'm a delicate flower and a pleasure to be around. Oh, perfection will not be had here. Neither will a good average. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. I am a 1/4 inch on one side. Maybe if this was flatter, I'd be, oh, I love it. I lost my corners there. I don't care. I love it. 6 1/4 here, 6 1/4 here, and I'm almost 1/4 under over there. I trimmed too much off. That's all right. Thank you for coming by and checking out my channel. I hope you grab the free patterns while they're free, and don't forget to go see Melissa at Practically Creative on her channel and Sylvia at You and Me FPP on her channel. I've had fun with doing this block of the month, and there's several months to go. Yeah, there's 10. Be the light you hope to see in others, and take care, y'all.